Do you want to start your own mobile detailing business? Are you struggling and need help in your mobile detailing business? Well, look no further. Welcome to the Grind Time TV with your host, Prince. Hey, how's it going? This is Prince, North Carolina Mobile Detailing, and you watching Grind Time TV. Tuning in with me, good brothers. And man, it's been a wild week out here in North Carolina. We had like snow to drop for like 3-4 days. And then it was like, I think it was like on like Monday, it was like 0 degrees, right? That's not normal in North Carolina. But you know, on Wednesday, it was back up to 70, baby. Back up to 70. And we was on, like, we've been running around crazy, bruh. Because during that whole time, I'm not just sitting at home just, you know, sopping and just kind of like being mad because it actually snowed. I was actually kind of happy because now we got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, not use our body, but we can just use our mind and we can use the internet and different things like that in order to make more money. So I definitely met with the team the time that we were down, and we knew that soon as this snow break, bruh, it is on. It is on. And so during this time, I was able to hire 2 more guys, so I don't have to be in the field that much. So, you know, I pat my own back for that right now. But, you know, we still got a lot to do, man. And basically, if this is your first time watching me, basically what I talk about is just strategies on how to get money in your mobile detailing business or pressure washing or any kind of business whatsoever. Because the strategies that I use, you can use it for anything. You don't have to just use it for mobile detailing. You can use it for anything. So I want to thank everybody who subscribed to me. I want to thank everybody who signed up on my other website. I'm definitely going to send you guys out some emails to get you guys going. Everybody who bought Detail in a Bottle, I appreciate that. Got some new chemicals line up. You know, that's boom. Detail in the Bottle. Got the luxury tire gloss, super wet. And we got the carpet shampoo, which is always good. And I want to thank everybody who bought Detail in the Bottle as well. Man, so today what we're talking about is how to crush Valentine's Day, right? How to get this money in Valentine's Day. And basically, if you tune in to the end, I'm going to show you how you can make this $5,000 in like 2 weeks. All right? $5,000 in 2 weeks. Just follow my strategies. And if it doesn't work out this week, like if you don't make $5,000 and you end up like making only made $3,000, that's still $3,000 in 2 weeks, baby. $3,000 in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna show you how we get it done here in North Carolina. All right. And number one, you gotta take action now. So today is the day I'm releasing this video is January 17th. So you got under 30 days to get this joint like up and popping. Under 30 days. All right. But I'm gonna make this so simple for you that you should be able to get it done you really can get it done in about 3 days. You really can get it done in a day. I mean, if you're really like beast mode, if you really go out there and just like, this is what I'm doing, right? So I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. All right. And these are 3 questions that you need to ask yourself. All right. When you're talking about holiday advertisement. Because here's the thing. Here's the difference between holidays, and this is probably why we got so many holidays in the first place. If you just up and pop up, like if you just pop up and say, hey, you know, 25% off for mobile detailing, the person's going to kind of look at it like, why are you giving 25% off? Is it not worth it? Right? I give you a quick story. There was a guy, he had some sort of machines that he was selling. I don't know if it was washing machines. I think it was washing machines. He was selling washing machines. And his shipment of washing machine came in, but they were all damaged, right? So it was dents in all of them, right? They were brand new, but they had dents in all of them. So he discounted it at like, you know, like 30%, something like that, right? And he put a sign on his store, 30%, washer, whatever, right? 30% off for a washer, right? And people start flooding in, but he put up there also, some have dents in them, right? 30% off washers, brand new, but some have dents in them. And people start going in there buying them joints like crazy. And so what happened was, after he sold out of all of those washers, people were still coming in trying to buy them, right? And he took the sign down and everything, but the word had already got around. right? And so he had the new washers that was set up, and he told the guy, he said, listen, I'll sell you the new washer for 30% off if you want one. And the guy was like, no, I don't want one. I want the one with the dent in it. I want the one with the dent in it. And basically what I'm saying is this. You have got to have a reason to give a discount. Now, technically you don't, right? But the customer, the way the customer mind, your consumer mind works, they need to have a reason to buy it, right? Because people buy off emotions, right? And then they rationalize it as to why they're buying it. So the holiday automatically gives them a reason to buy what you're selling, right? And some people might think that, well, I'm in mobile detailing. It ain't really my season or my holiday to really like, you know, sell this stuff because I'm not into lingerie. I'm not into flowers. I'm not into cards and things like that nature. Nah, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it because we do it every single year. Take advantage. Matter of fact, you need to take advantage of every holiday that come around. So each holiday, I'm going to do my best to drop videos to give you some sort of strategy. So as the years come, you'll know how to attack these days. All right. So number one, you got to get action now. Like I said, you got less than 30 days to come up with a campaign to kill this mug. Right now, 3 questions you need to ask yourself: how do I get traffic? How do I get conversions? And economics, what are my customers willing to pay? All right. What can you say to get customers to respond off your ad? What can you say to get customers to respond off your ad? All right. So you need some sort of a slogan, all right, to get them to move. And this is actually called copywriting. It's called copywriting. The people who write ads and different things like that, the more you do it, the better you get at it. So, I mean, just start now. Just start writing ads. And like, even on your Facebook, right? I see a lot of guys that follow me, and a lot of guys who I follow, they just put up their 50-50 shots for no reasons. Like there's no reason why you put it up. You just want me to see it? I don't want to see your 50-50 shots, right? The people who need to see your 50-50 shots are the people who got your money. Go get the money from them. Let them see those shots, right? That's why when you go out and you detail, I got a homie in Phoenix. My man's shots is so nice. His shots, all his shots, they were took like HD camera, like them joints, and the position and everything. So when you take your shots, when you take your 50-50 shots, take good pictures, all right? Because you need to sell. The picture sale. The Egyptians, they didn't write they wrote in like hieroglyphics, the picture, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So get your 50-50 shots, right? And have them look as good as they can, right? And so that you can go ahead and sell it, right? That's the whole point of having a Facebook business page. If you don't have a Facebook business page, you need to get one. It's free. I don't even know what you're waiting for. Just go and get your Facebook business page. Like, you need to do that as soon as you finish this video. Right after you like it and subscribe. Go fix your Facebook page, right? Some people ain't even using it the way they're supposed to use it, or they're not using it enough. All right. The thing about Facebook, and I'm gonna go back into what I'm talking about, but the thing about Facebook is, like, for example, I got about 5,000 friends on Facebook, right? So when I drop an ad, right, and what I did with once I got to 5,000 friends, I told all my friends to like my page, right? Like my page. And out of all of them, I probably only got about 300 people to really like it, you know. But on the business page, when you release it, there's 300 people that's actually going to see it. On the personal page, when you release it, only 3% are going to see your post. Only 3%. Right? Because the way that Facebook works, and this is going to be in my book when I drop it, the way Facebook works is you have to get the person to engage, right? Your customers, your client, you got to get them to engage, whether it's a video, you want them not just look at it like this, right? Now, Facebook algorithm can tell when you're just looking at the phone and, you know, you're checking out the video with no sound, all right? Because it's a program that'll let you know that they are checking it out, right? So Facebook put a check on it. Now, if the customer says, I like it, 2 checks, right? If the customer comment on it, 3 checks. So what happens is every time you drop a video, Facebook makes sure they see it, right? So think about that. When you dropping your 50-50 shots, Think about that, bruh. Think about it. Now, what can you say to get customers to respond? All right. So we're talking about Valentine's Day. All right. And I need to take a quick break in a little while, but we're talking about Valentine's Day. I'm going to do this and then we'll take a break. All right. So I came up with some slogans, right? I ain't the best, right? But you know, I do what I can do, bro. I do what I can do. So on your Valentine's post, right, you're going to say, oh, you can say this. I don't care if you use it or not, whatever. You know, these are some of the stuff that I'm going to use this year. And one of them is, nothing says I love you like a fresh mobile detail. Call a book online, special Valentine's price, done, right? A detail is just a detail until you give it away. Call a book online, I love you. Yes, this is my favorite. I work hard on this one. I love you yesterday. I love you still. I always have and I always will. Here is a mobile detail to express to you how I feel. Call, text, or book online, blah, 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 blah. Listen, you listen to Prince, Grind Time TV. We're going to take a quick break and come back right back at you. Prince, North Carolina Detailing. Let me ask you a quick question. Why are you on Facebook and not making any money? Your customers not looking at a billboard. They're not watching TV. They're on their phone. They're on their phone 24 hours a day. They're never 3 feet away from their phone. So what you need to do as a mobile detailer and a marketer is get inside of their phone. And the way to do that is through our plan, our PDF, How to Dominate Facebook. Click the link below and learn how to increase your sales by 2 to 3 more clients per day and make this money. Let's get this bread. Prince, North Carolina Detailing. Welcome back. Prince, North Carolina Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we discuss strategies on how to make money in your mobile detailing business. How to get that bread, bro. So listen, the second principle, right? How do you get traffic? That's something that you need to ask yourself. How do you get traffic? Because there's two ways. You have to have online traffic and offline traffic. All right. I deal with a lot of online traffic, not so much as offline anymore. All right. But online traffic, but I have to break it down because there's a lot of people who are not using online traffic. And if you haven't used online traffic, you need to get into it. Right. If you haven't purchased a website from me, click that link below and go ahead and get you a website, bro. Just get your website. Right now they're still at $100, right? But you can even pay $20 a month until this joint is paid off. Or actually, it's 10 months, $20 a month, and you're done. But your website will be up and going as soon as you make that first payment. All right. I just want you to go ahead and do it because if you believe that you can't make $20 off a website, if you go by the principles and the things that I teach you, then there's no hope for you, good brother. There's no hope for you, man. So if you want to make more money, you definitely want to get that website. So let's deal with the offline traffic first. All right. So this is more easy. This is more like hands-on advertising. Okay. So number one, I need you to understand that men spend $127 every Valentine's Day for the majority on their spouse, wife, loved one, significant other, whoever. They normally spend $127, right? But here's the thing. They normally wait till the 14th to do anything, right? So there's not much thought into it, okay? Now, on the flip side, women tend to spend a minimum of $74 on Valentine's Day. Right, and I got that from, I think it was elastic.com. Women spend about $74 on Valentine's Day, but here's the difference. They spend 1 week before Valentine's Day, at least 1 week before Valentine's Day. So as soon as February hit, all these different commercials are going to be all over the place. So when you go on, well, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm not talking about online. But you definitely need to target women. Because, like I said, the male, he's waiting till the last day to buy anything. And this is where he's going to shop at, right? He's going to the lingerie spot, right? He might go to the candy store. He might go to the flower spot. That's what he does every year, right? The majority. Every year. Or the jury. Jury also. Now, women hold up a second. Women are buying their stuff a week, 2 weeks in advance, right? And like I said, they spend a minimum of $74. All right. So your target need to just be women, period. All right. Now, in order to get into their pocket, into that purse, right, with your mobile detailing, you're going to have to go to where women are. All right. That means you're going to have to go to the nail salon, right? If you got flyers, and I don't suggest you use a flyer. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. You need to go to the nail salon. You need to go to the hair salon, beauty spas, whatever, wherever they at, right? And that's where you need to set your offline marketing at, right? And if you can get all of them, get all of them. All right. So the way to do that is you just simply nail salons in my area. Just go to Google Maps, right? Put in nail salon. And every nail salon that's registered with Google will pop up, and you just go to all of them, right? Just have enough material to give to everybody. That's it. That's it. Like I said, we usually don't start advertising until February 1st. We advertise February 1st. So from February 1st to February 14th, we're advertising. All right? Offline and online. Okay? And if you follow the big companies like Amazon, Walmart, these guys, Walmart now, they already got their stuff in there. Like, you best believe they got their stuff in there right now, right? But they're not going to start advertising it probably until the 1st. That's just how it works. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. All right, so now, when you're going to these nail salon, hair salon, spas, blah, 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 what you need to do is have a gift coupon. All right? Gift coupon. So basically, when I first started, what I would do is go around and I would say, look, Valentine's Day gift coupons 50% off, right? And it was like a hit or miss, right? I didn't quite understand. It was like a hit and miss. But then I found out that what if I'm sorry, I'm getting a text message. What if I put on it? What if I put on there, buy one get one free? Right? I put on there, buy one get one free. Now I'm still 50% off. You just worded it different, right? So now it's like, So especially if it's a female. So if I buy this coupon, right? I get this coupon. I can get his car done and my car done, and I only got to pay one price. Now that price got to be, big enough to where you're not destroying yourself, right? But where you can bring in an income, okay? And I would say $100, all right? And you give them something that's worth like $75 each, right? So they get about $40 off or something like that, right? Or $50 off, right? So you work with that, and get that into the way. And on your gift coupon, right? Make sure you put up there, call, right? If you don't have a website, it kind of don't work too well for you, right? So you need a website to make this really pop, right? But you also got, like, when you do your gift coupon, put on there, go here, which is your website, go here, www.blazeblah.com, right? Or whatever, .tk, whatever you got, right? Or call, okay? Or call. Now, when they call to say, oh, I got this, because they already got it. All I got to do is pay for it, right? So you can go to their house and get it. Now, this also works in, like, convenience stores. So you can take your gift coupons, the mom and pop's convenience stores, and just ask them, can I leave my gift coupon in the front thing? Now, when you go to the hair salons, they're going to look at you funny because you're a male walking into an all-female type joint, right? So you say, this is what I do. Hey, my name is Prince. I'm with North Carolina Mobile Detailing. Is it okay if I leave my gift coupons up here? It's for Valentine's Day. Is that all right? And they say, well, yeah. Because when I say gift coupons, they're thinking gift certificate, but it's really a gift coupon. Gift coupon. All right, so gift coupon. So when they buy that joint, they're buying it for both of the vehicles. All right, so you get $100 for both of the vehicles. Now, I'm going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with some online strategies. This is Prince, North Carolina Mobile Detailing, Grind Time TV. Tired of breaking even in your mobile detailing business? Well, step your game up with a custom-made website only for mobile detailers, made by a mobile detailer. Make 3 to 4 times more money with your custom-made website, only $99. Click the link below. Hey, welcome back. Prince, North Carolina Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about strategies on how to make more money in your mobile detailing business. Now, I want to go into some online strategies. And one of the things you need to do, all right, is, and you will see even on my page, North Carolina, NC Mobile Detailing, you will see on my Facebook page where I'm going to change my Facebook cover to something that says Valentines something, right? So change your Facebook cover. You got a business Facebook page, change it to whatever, right? Something Valentines, right? And on your page, post after post after post after, even if it's the same post, doesn't matter, right? Post after post after post after post. Valentine's Day for the next 14 days. All right, so that's the best you can do with that as far as free advertisement goes. That's the best you can do with it, okay? Now, as far as paid advertisement on Facebook, okay, you want to spend about $100. I want you to invest $100 for the next 14 days, all right? So you pay $100 and you get 14 days of advertisement on Facebook in your local area, okay? Or in your radius or how far you go, okay? And you need to set that up for 14 days. Then I need you to send out a text to all of your contacts, letting them know about your Valentine's Day special. Buy one, get one free. Or 2 for the price of 1. The couples detailing. Even if you got to create a whole new detail just for that, create it. Right? Those guys who have already purchased the website from me, you guys can get this part of it free. So just hit me up whenever. You guys got my number, so hit me up and we'll go ahead and put a page together just for Valentine's Day, right? That you can link all your photos and different things like that to it. So when they go directly, so when they click the link, it goes directly to your Valentine's Day special. And when they click on it, even if you're not accepting credit cards right now, just go ahead and just call me anyway. We'll go ahead and set you up with a credit card deal. All right, so you can start getting paid some of that money on Valentine's Day. All right. You also need to send it to all send your gift coupon to all of your contacts in your phone. I'm sorry, not in your phone, but in your email. You need to email all your contacts. Email all of them. All right, and let them know about your special. Next thing you need to do is set a goal. You need to set a goal on how many coupons are you really trying to sell at $100. Now, $100 ain't, like, again, you're targeting women. They're going to spend $75 at least anyway, right? But this right here, you just cut them short. You cut them short. Before they can get to Walmart, you cut them short. Before they can get to Sears or get some kind of, electronic device, because that's what they're going to try and buy men, some kind of electronic device, right? But you put on there, men love details. Men love a fresh, clean car. Men love it. They love, most of them anyway. I've seen some guys, they just do not care. But most men, they like their car to be clean. All right, inside and out, right? And that's catering to them, for real. So your goal would be to sell 50 of them. And 50 times 100 is going to be $5,000. All right, but now you're not doing 50 cars. You're doing 100 cars. All right, so how in the world I'm going to do this, Prince? There's no way I can't do it by myself. You're right. You can't do it by yourself. That's why you're going to have to grow. All right. So now those who already have the website, they ain't got to worry about this because they're going to have their money more than likely prepaid. All right. Their money going to already be in their pocket before they even go out and do one detail. All right. As long as they decide to do this kind of strategy. Right. So if you sold 50, right? You sold 50, you made $5,000, right? Now you got 100 cars to detail. Now the cool part about it is that more than likely, both of the cars are going to be at one address, right? So you're really going to 5 different places. It's ingenious. You're only going to 5 different places, right, a day to do 10 cars. Now, what you need to do, though, you need to hire some help, right? Even if it's temporary help, right? You can go on Craigslist, whatever, right? Get your friends, get your homeboy, get somebody to come out there and help. You need more than one guy, though. You need at least 3 guys. Get like 3 guys, right? Because you don't need to be working, all right? You need to have them working. You need to be doing like boss stuff. Go do some boss stuff and let them work. Don't let them take your truck, though. You be there on site with them, right? If you don't already have a crew, all right? You be on site with them to make sure that that car looks good, right? And then you can continue to keep selling that customer on and on and on and on, especially if you have your personal contract already in place. I need to do a video about the personal contract, but if you got your personal contract in place and you detail and you guys went out there and bang that joint out, right? So even if you put this detail on there, it's like plate bar, compound, swirl remover, wax this and da. Even if your detail is like that dope and you're only getting $50 from it, then if you hit the goal of 50 cars, right? You hit the goal of 50 cars. Anything below that 50 cars, you might as well just go in and just do it yourself, right? But if you can hit that goal of 50 cars or more, and you made that $5 grand, then this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do 10 cars a day, 5 stops, 10 cars a day. You're going to do this 6 days out the week in a perfect world where it don't rain or snow or anything like that. So we're going to try and knock them out in 2 weeks. So you end up paying your help about $2 grand. All right. You'll end up paying with expenses, gas, chemicals, blah, 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 probably like $500. So now again, all you're doing is driving to the spots, coming back, making sure it's clean, coming back. And you made $2,500. All right, $2,500 in 14 days, and you ain't touched no car. So I hope I said something to inspire you, right? I hope that the information I've been giving you really help you. And man, tune in next week for another terrific video. Definitely like and subscribe. Until next time, grind time. If you like these videos, definitely check out our new Facebook group. It's called Make Money in Auto Detailing, where I'll be dropping some serious ways to make money in auto detailing. Click the link below for more information. Join today.